day looks like more the same. Another long drive in his old Chevrolet. Shades down when we pull into town. Time for checking in, time for checking the sound. Night calls and it's time to go. All the little creatures waiting on with the show. But it's night, night, and you'll never sleep. Come inside and you'll never leave. What you find is gonna shock you now. Oh, here come the monsters. These killers will just bury you alive. Wave off the drama when we're pulling away. Another town burning, baby, we come to play. Big talk and it's all coming back. Time for faded memories, time for giving them back. Sun's up while the villains sleep. All the little devils out and counting their sheep. And it's all over and it starts again. Say goodbye to your only friends. What you find is gonna knock you down. Here come the monsters. These killers will just bury you alive. Time to run, they'll chase your pretty faces. Don't let up, they're gaining faces. Here come the monsters. Here come the These killers will just bury you alive. Time to run, they'll chase your pretty faces. Don't let up, they're gaining faces. Here come the monsters. Here come the monsters. Every day looks like more the same. Another long drive in his old Chevrolet. Shades down when we pull into town. Time for checking in, time for checking the sound. Night calls and it's time to go. All the little creatures waiting on with the show. But it's night, night, and you'll never sleep. Come inside and you'll never leave.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chris and Heather of the Gastlecast with special guest Blazing Pops. Hello! What's happening, everybody? We are here for another interview night. It's Friday night. It's 8 o'clock. I think last time we went on at 9, or was it 8 last time?
I don't remember, but 9 o'clock's a little late to me sometimes.
You're such an old woman, Heather. It's ridiculous.
I had to be up early.
Oh my God. Ugh. I hope I don't have to change your diapers in a couple years.
Maybe.
Because you're so old.
Maybe tomorrow.
Welcome, guys. Blazing Pops, they're here. And we're going to talk to them and hang out. And we have 3 random questions. I picked 2. Heather picked 1. It's going to be a fun night because I picked 2 and Heather picked 1. Right?
No.
What is your favorite transportation? So, guys.
Least favorite.
Is it least favorite?
Yeah.
What is your... Was that what it was?
Yeah.
Didn't somebody last time ask what our favorite transportation was?
Yeah, I think they were being funny or they forgot.
Ah, well, I forget all the time. But guess what?
What?
I'm going to introduce them. Ladies and gentlemen. For the very first time on the Gastlecast, our friends, your friends, a YouTube channel that you like to watch about Funko Pops, Blazing Pops. They're here, look! Isn't this awesome?
Hey everyone.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Wow, let me just look at your faces for a minute. I gotta take you in. I honestly, you're one of maybe 2 or 3 channels. People are gonna get their feelings over this. You're one of 2 or 3 channels that I actually keep up with.
That's funny. I said the same thing.
I watch you all the time. Usually it's when I'm on the toilet, so don't feel like that's weird or anything, but that's usually where I do all my YouTube watching, okay?
It really is.
Yeah,
it's
it
weird.
is. It's weird. I spend a lot of time in there. We got a lot of stuff going on in that bathroom. But welcome. Your channel is awesome.
That's just you guys.
What was that?
It's not just guys. That's everybody.
No,
Yes.
that's you. That's clearly him. Like
Oh,
People use their phone in the bathroom.
always. There are times where I almost bring it into the shower, and I have to stop myself.
That's a bad idea.
It is a bad idea, Heather. So, kind of give us a little intro about your channel. I could sit here and I could melt all day about how great your channel is, but why don't you give everybody just a little idea of what your channel is about, and then we'll get into like some of your favorite lines, maybe some Grail Pops that you currently own, how long you've been doing it, but just kind of a preview of your channel. What is your channel about? What do you guys do?
Go ahead.
So I don't know. We collect Funkos. We love Funkos. We like to show people the Funkos that we get.
So it's unboxings and
Yeah, unboxing, reviews, and we've done a couple pop hunts and.
Funko Pop news.
Yeah, we just show off Funkos. We figure we get them in the mail all the time, so everybody likes to see new Pops come in. So we show them off.
Good answer. Who doesn't want to see a new Pop or 2?
Our friends. Well, our friends.
Interesting. Okay, well then that leads to an interesting question. Nobody in your local area that you're friends with collect Funko Pops or have an idea what Funko Pops are? I mean, what's the deal there?
I think I have one acquaintance that I know that collects, but nothing like we do. And our family thinks we're crazy.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, well, my family has been thinking I was crazy for a long time. This just adds to the craziness, doesn't it?
Yeah, my dad comes down here and will like shake his head.
He doesn't even say anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every time my dad comes over, he just like looks around our living room and shakes his head a little bit.
I actually have a question. So, when I'm watching you guys, it appears that you're sitting at like a table, and then behind you, it looks like a kitchen, and all your Pops are set up. Don't tell me that you set your Pops up there every time you go to record.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, I wonder if they set those up every time, and that's the answer is yes. That's incredible.
Yep.
Well, we record on Sundays because of our schedules, so it's really the only day we have that we can do it. So we just set them all up and record all the videos for the week and take them all back down.
That's actually pretty smart.
That is.
Heather and I, we just yell at each other a lot until one's basically submits to the other person, and we decide to do a video, right?
Yeah, and by yelling,
usually it's
that's
Heather.
him.
It's usually Heather that falls
and
into
I'm
submission.
pouting.
You're never pouting.
I
Come
am.
on.
I like drag my feet to come down here. I'm like, really? Do we have to do this again? I wish we were smart enough to do all of our weekly videos in one night.
I know, me too. It's hard. It's hard.
A lot.
That's
And
it's a
you
tough job.
You have to. So we open the boxes on our channel. So like right now, we have a stack of boxes in the corner,
Oh
and
my.
I don't know, there are 12 pops over there or
Yeah.
so that are
Oh
just
my
in
God.
shipping boxes.
So you wait till Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
It's got a
gotta be hard.
mystery box that just came in today, and we can't open it till Sunday.
Ugh, I don't know how you do it.
It's
Yeah,
rough.
It's rough.
It's rough.
That's impossible. I might have cut it open myself, found out, put it all back, and acted like it was never open.
People have said that, but then you don't have a genuine reaction when you do your video, and you can tell.
I agree with you. Heather and I, when we get mystery boxes, we usually open them that day. I think
Yeah.
there's only been one day where we waited, but then again, our schedules kind of fall in line with one
Hold
another.
on. I think there's been 1 or 2 days where we waited, but then the boxes of fun, we waited like almost a full week.
Yeah, we had
That
to wait
was
for
hard.
everybody else to get their boxes of fun because we did
Yeah.
like a large unboxing.
Yep.
So, my big question for you guys, Heather has already kind of touched upon it for us. You guys look like you get along really, really well, and you look like you would never yell at each other, like, ever. Is that true? I mean, you guys just seem like, when you guys are talking, you seem so understanding of one another. People could, like, watch your channel and be like, oh my god, they are the sweetest couple ever.
They
I love this
are.
channel. And then they come to ours and they're like, oh my god, these people are crazy.
They hate each other.
Okay, but we love watching you guys because you're absolutely hilarious. We can't be that funny because I feel like our personality doesn't come out unless we're doing a live. And then you see like us interact together and see who we really are. I mean, we have some trucker mouths in this house.
Us too.
We are just very loud. We have a 2-year-old, 4 dogs, and a cat. So I mean,
It's loud here.
there's always yelling. This is like the quietest it's been in a very long time.
Wow. The dog behind you, by the way, is Q's button.
Oh yeah.
Everyone's commenting on the dog. I don't know if you're watching the chat, but everyone's talking about, is it him or her?
That's Tamale. That's a girl.
Oh.
Tamale, the girl.
That's an awesome
Oh
name.
my god, I love her already.
That's an awesome
Yeah.
name.
Aw.
Yeah, our dogs could take over our YouTube channel.
Yep.
Yeah, I would watch your dog sleep all day.
Yeah.
I mean, I still want to see you open the mystery boxes, but like you guys could be sort of like where the door is, and I watch the dog. That wasn't meant as an insult to you. That was meant
It's all right,
as
I
a love for your
understand.
dog.
I get it.
We've had people actually say they wanted us to do more videos of the cats. Remember?
Yeah, that's stupid. Can we bring my dog over and film her?
Okay. Wow.
She's really
We
smart.
found out true feelings about the cats that are running around inside the house.
They like to lay and like
By the way,
lick
I just want you to know
themselves.
she was laying on the floor, rolling with them and licking her arms while they were licking their fur on their arms. It was really weird.
When?
I watched you. You were acting like a cat. It was weird.
No,
It was. It was kind of hot, but it was weird.
don't tell them my secrets.
Guys, so when did you start collecting? How long has it been? Have you been collecting years, months?
So I bought Zach his first Jon Snow pop for Game of Thrones for, I think it was Christmas last year, or
No.
not last year, 2017 now.
Yep.
And he kind of just started off from there. I thought they were stupid. I thought they were just like, I thought they were toys, and I didn't have a hobby. I didn't collect anything before Funkos. And then you started just buying the Game of Thrones ones.
Yeah, well, I saw them on Amazon, and I was like, oh, that's a good price. Oh, that's a good price. And at the time, I hadn't had a problem with Amazon, so I just kept buying them from Amazon. And then San Diego Comic-Con happened last year, and obviously a huge Game of Thrones fan, so I follow HBO on Facebook, and I got a notification saying that there was an Olenna Tyrell pop that went up for sale.
Oh.
I was like, what's this? Let's go check that out. And it was sold out. So I went on eBay and got the biggest mistake. I mean, I guess you could say the biggest mistake or the greatest thing, because that's where I figured out, like, there's all of these pops that I can't buy anymore. Like, I just
Yeah.
realized that they discontinued them at the time because I didn't know anything about Funko. I just knew I wanted the Game of Thrones ones. And it got out of control very fast. We went from like 5 to 100 in like a month and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds
I found my first Disney pop, and that's where my line took off.
Oh no.
Disney fanatics. I mean, and everything else is so expensive when it comes to Disney. And voila, like he said, I didn't know there was vaulted pops, and I didn't know a genie was going to cost me a few hundred to a few grand for a Funko or a genie. Like, okay,
Right.
not buying those.
Well, so you guys typically buy pops that are just coming out. You guys don't spend hundreds of dollars on pops or anything like that, right?
I don't spend hundreds of dollars on pops. I absolutely refuse. I have like a really, really hard time spending anything over 25, to be honest, is like, ugh, can I? Do I really want to do that? And
So,
well, he thinks differently.
I have a very different outlook on it.
Uh-oh, here he goes.
Yeah. So you can't buy them, so I have to buy them. I have to get it. I have to figure out how to get it. And eBay is the easiest way to get it for whatever somebody wants to charge me.
Right.
For whatever somebody wants to charge me.
I mean, as of so now we're down to what, 8? I think we need 8 Game of Thrones pops, and I'm at the point where I can buy a hot toy for that.
Yes.
And so I'm kind of stopped on Game of Thrones at this exact moment for that reason. But I'll drop $50 on a Game of Thrones pop and not even think twice about it.
Yeah. Have I?
What?
Have I done that? So the way that we've always done it is we've ended up trading things, right? So we've always been like the trading people. But lately, we haven't done like a single trade.
No,
It's been a long time.
while.
A long time. So that kind of brings it to another question. You know, are you a part of any local groups there where you guys live?
I'm in a couple like northeast groups. That's like Mass, New Hampshire, Rhode Island, the whole like area. But like I did one trade with somebody I met on Facebook actually,
Awesome.
in a completely different group. He wasn't able to get the NYCC drops for Game of Thrones, so I picked up mine and his, and he was able to get other things that I wasn't able to get. So we just did a trade that way. But that was the only real trade we've ever done.
That's cool. So the groups that are local, so you don't actually have one that's like, I don't know, one that meets on a regular basis, that's close by, nothing like that. Interesting. Yeah, because we actually, when we first got into this, there were a couple, actually. There were like 3 or 4 of them. And now it's kind of condensed down to the one big one, Mid-Atlantic Collecticor, which is like a huge one around here. But they do meets and stuff. The reason why I bring that up is because really that it's a totally different spin on what you guys are doing, collecting. You can actually find some pretty cool friends that way locally. So I highly suggest, I don't know, if you don't have one locally, maybe create your own locally. That could be kind of a cool thing. It's something to think about, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I know that Heather and I, we met a lot of like cool like friends that way. We actually hang out with most people from the Mac group or from NPC that we've met, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we met most people that way. That we hang out with now. We used to hang out with a whole different bunch.
Yeah.
We said, get out of here. We're hanging out with all the pop crew.
Yeah.
We're weird now.
Our friends bring that up all the time.
Your pop friends.
Yeah, your his best friend. He's always like, well, if you're not too busy with your pop friends, maybe we can hang out. And like, I think he's just being funny because he's always over, like all the time.
Pretty much, yeah.
And I think he gets along with them.
He loves them.
As
Come
much
on,
as
Heather. They're weird, but they're
as
cool.
much as he loves us.
Yeah, right.
They're not weird. They're great.
No, they're weird, fun, and cool, like us. We're weird, fun,
Are
and
they
cool,
weird
too.
because they collect Funko Pops?
No, of course not. So what is your Grail pop? What pop do you have that's like, and it doesn't have to be the most expensive one in your bunch there, but what is the one that stands out, the one that you love so much that you wouldn't part with?
So I just recently got it. It's the Robb Stark for the Game of Thrones line. It is actually the most expensive one we have. It's the only one we have in a hard stack. But that would be my Grail, at least. Hers is her Mickey line. All of her Mickeys. We have all the colored ones that have been released through the Funko shop so far.
Awesome. Did you guys get the big ones and the little ones, or just the little ones?
We don't have any 10 inches. The only 10 inch we want is Toothless.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say the 10-inch Mickeys. Not really my deal. I don't think I'd ever want those. I thought the little Mickeys were cool.
Yeah.
And we ended up giving them all. Now we gave them all away. They're all gone now. We gave them away. We gave them away to Mid Atlantic Collector Corps as a little giveaway to help to hook those guys up. So we can. So is she's gone for now, right?
Yeah, for the moment, she has to. We're trying to get the 2-year-old back to sleep.
Oh, that's okay.
Aw.
I totally understand that. Been there, done that. And now I have a 7-year-old who you put him in bed and he reads a book and he's passed right out, isn't he?
Yeah, it's really great.
He's pretty good at that.
But since she's putting the
Yeah.
2-year-old to bed, could she come out and like put the dog where it was at after she's done? Because
Where'd the
Tamale
dog go?
moved.
Yeah.
I don't know where she went, but
Molly rolled out. She said, "I'm out of here. I'm done with it."
oh, she's right there.
Oh, there she is. Oh, there she heard her name. Oh, now she's coming. Look at that. Isn't that crazy?
Aww.
Oh, what a good dog. She's like, "Oh yeah, my name's
Not
Molly.
quite Tom.
What about it?"
Yeah, we have 2 girls, 2 boys. We had the mom too, but she passed away. We had the mom, the dad, and then we kept 3 of their 8 litter.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So at one point we had 10 dogs.
Oh my God.
That's a good reaction. That's the reaction everybody had the minute they walked in the door.
That's crazy.
It was. So yeah, now we just have the dad. His name's Rambo. We actually got him from a friend. He had we lived together for a while, and we had known the dog for a long time. And then he was moving back home, couldn't keep the dog, so we took the dog. So we went to a familiar home.
Okay.
And then, well, those 2 had puppies, and we ended up. You could say we ended up stuck, or we kept, whichever way you want to look at it. They got
Yeah.
they got too big. No one really wanted them anymore. So we have Princess and Tamale, and then we have Alfie.
Oh, that's cute.
That's cool. That's a lot of dogs.
That
It is.
We have too many. We have too many cats, and one right now is really aggravating me because he's ripping the carpet to shreds.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to do with them. There, half the time I want to throw him out the window. The other half of the time, I want to punt him into the street. And then just a little smidgen of time, I like petting beneath the chin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I call him a bad name. I call him the S-word chin, S-H-I-T chin, because he right here he
Is it a
has
little
like
brown?
a brown spot, and it
Yeah.
looks like he didn't have enough toilet paper, and then threw it in the toilet, and then wiped his chin. You know what I mean?
That's disgusting.
Yeah,
Why
it's
would you
really
even say something? Why
gross.
would
Yeah.
you even say something like that?
Yes.
That's ridiculous. We asked before what your Grail Pops are, and he mentioned that his was a Game of Thrones, and he mentioned for you it was all of the different colored Mickey Mouses. Is that true?
The whole Mickey collection.
The whole Mickey collection, the whole thing.
I don't know. I don't think I really have a grail, to be honest.
I had a pretty good guess.
I
If
mean,
you
all the ones I have, I love. So I mean,
She loves them all the same. They're all her children.
if you were
I don't know if I'd go
forced
that
to
far.
get rid of them all.
She said, "They're not my children. Don't say that. Don't say that ever again, Chris, you weirdo. Why would you even say something like that?"
She wants to make sure she's not as weird as the rest of us, who tuck our pops in for bedtime.
Chris, you're so weird.
If you had to throw all of your pops away tomorrow and only keep one, what would it be? His is Rob Stark, just FYI.
Of course you did.
Obviously. That one took so long for me to get.
Yeah, and it was super expensive compared to other ones.
It was the most expensive one I had bought at the time.
I think I would say my gold diamond Mickey that I got the Barnes and Noble exclusive.
Awesome.
Good answer. You know what? That's a good.
It started my collection, so I guess I would just start all over with it.
That is a good question. What would it be for you?
It's tough.
I know
See,
exactly which
I'm-
one it is. You want me to tell you what it is?
I'm making her choose, but I don't have one.
No, I know
a
exactly.
top
No, I
10.
know exactly which one. If we had a house fire, and I told you, Heather, there's only one that you could save, you would save the Freddy syringe fingers that signed.
But I also really love my Freddy wife.
I know, but that's a cool one. But that other one has some sentimental value to it.
But so does Freddy wife.
Okay.
Could I put them both in the same box?
Oh, we're getting married, and I don't know her at all. What is happening?
No,
I feel like every time you pick one, you're like, oh, wait a minute, but I kind of like this one this one more. And wait a minute, I kind of like this one more, and then you just like end up not having a favorite.
Yeah.
Spider-Man signed by Stan Lee. Done. I mean, that's it.
Okay.
No more conversation. That's it. Done. Finished. Well,
We
see
got
you later.
But that's not fair.
Whoa. I'm out of here.
That's like another. That's on another level, though.
It is. It's level 2, if you didn't know. So, what is your very favorite Pops to collect outside of the Game of Thrones and the Disney? Is there another group that you guys like to collect outside of that, either together or separately?
Man, taking the good ones away right off the top.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is Inside Out a Disney line?
Yeah.
Oh.
Inside Out is a Disney
Well.
movie.
We have a bunch of ad icons, but only certain ones. We're not like all about getting all of them.
So, is there a line that you guys collect together? Like Heather and I collect Walking Dead together. Is there one that you collect together?
No.
Not really. I
No.
mean, he got me to get me into it. He got me a Daenerys Targaryen pop to add to his collection, but
What a sweet guy.
Yeah.
Holy
That's what Chris does too. He decided he wanted to start collecting the Breaking Bad pops, but in order for me to not yell at him and say, "Hold on, you said only Marvel pops," he said, "Here, these are yours. You really love Breaking Bad."
You do, and by the way, they're all in your room. So let's
They
not stay
are.
here. Let's not stay here and put the spotlight on me, okay?
They are, but you forced me into
I
it.
didn't force you into anything. What's
I
happening?
would have gotten probably 3 of those.
No, you would have not. You just said the other day, I'm so glad I have all my Breaking Bad packs.
Okay, 4. I would have gotten the Blue Heisenberg, which is one that I traded for. Blue Heisenberg.
Okay,
Gus Fring with his face blown off.
okay.
Heisenberg and Walter White in his underpants.
Those are the only 4 you would have gone for.
Those are the main 4 I would have gone for.
You wouldn't have gone for Mike.
Eventually.
Exactly. Thank you so much for playing, Heather. What a liar!
Yeah, you're right.
Thank God I got her those pops, because if I didn't, I'd be trying to track them down right now for more money than what I got them for before.
True. Do you
See?
remember how I got Mike Ehrmantraut?
Yeah, I did a trade.
Yeah, where?
I mean, I think.
Sort of. I had to pick the pop-up at a later date. It was like the week later when I was going to pick Max up, and it was like hanging on some guy's doorknob between his glass door and his like real door. It was really funny.
Oh, I remember that. That was weird.
Yeah, we didn't actually
That's
meet up
very
with him. I
weird.
like went to his house and picked it up
I was
from
like,
his door.
Heather, listen, I got you this pop, but you have to go over to this creepy guy's house. There's a chance that you'll get dragged inside of the home. But, you know, it's a cool pop. Just go get it.
He wasn't creepy though. He's really cool.
He is really cool. Well, we have 3 questions. And like I mentioned before, I picked 2, Heather picked 1. You guys can tell us in the comment section what
But
questions
listen.
you think I... Hold on, okay? What questions you think I chose, and which question you think Heather chose? Did you write my 2 questions down, one for you?
Yeah, but listen.
What?
Last time, people were guessing in the comments, but like, you told them yes. So it was obvious what was yours and what was mine.
Well, then we won't say. At
So,
the end?
Don't
at the
say
end.
it till the end.
Okay. I feel like there's a song called about the end. Is there something?
Yeah, Linkin Park.
Oh, in the end, it really does. Is it really doesn't matter?
No.
I don't remember. I listened to that song in 2004. So, what is something you refuse to share? What is
My
one thing you
toothbrush.
refuse to share?
My toothbrush.
And
That's smart.
Wait, wow, I didn't think of that at all.
It's the first thing that came to mind.
Wow, I feel like an idiot right now. Wait, what did you? So you said toothbrush, and what did you say?
him.
Same. Oh, him.
No, him.
Good. Oh, good answer. I know a toothbrush is what hung me up. Heather.
Wow, she's so sweet, and he doesn't want to share his toothbrush, but he'll
Good
share
for
hers.
him. Who wants to brush with somebody else's disgusting, foul-mouthed toothbrush? By the way, one time I did that with Heather's toothbrush. Complete accident. grossest thing I've ever done. Heather,
Yeah,
what is something...
I had to throw my toothbrush away after that.
I threw up violently. Heather, what is something you refuse to share?
Something I refuse to share. Food.
You refuse to share food? No, that's not true. That's not true.
It
We
is
have a lot
true.
of food upstairs that we share. Are you saying...
That we cook for dinner, we share. But if I go out to a restaurant, I don't want to share with you.
Oh! You know what I thought about today?
Yeah.
So my coworker, she says she read something from Panera Bread, and it said, and it was stated in some way that if you go in on Valentine's Day, so this must have happened yesterday. If you go in on Valentine's Day, then you can share a bread bowl with a friend. And she was like, "That is so gross, isn't it?" And I go, "Well, I think it's that you both have a bread bowl separately. I don't
Yeah,
think
it
you have
might
the
be
same
like a
one." And she's
BOGO.
like, "Oh, you don't share a bread bowl." And then I thought about sharing a bread bowl, and that made me really ill to
Yeah,
think about
that's
that.
really great. Because a lot of
And there's like those weird pieces of bread floating in it, and like, can you imagine, like when you eat soup? I eat soup like maybe I eat soup like an animal. Now if
I
we're
don't think
gonna
there's a
start
good way
talking
to
about
eat
how we
soup.
eat soup, I take the spoon and I do one of those, and if it comes out and goes back into the bowl and we're sharing,
That's gross.
I don't like that.
I have a real problem. Like when I get a bread bowl, I like broccoli cheddar soup a lot.
Oh, same here. Same.
It's so
It
good.
must be a girl thing,
It's so good.
anytime you go around a bunch of women, at least one time, when there's a circle of women that are talking, broccoli and cheese soup comes up once. God strike me dead if that isn't true. Go ahead.
Well, see you later, because I don't go around talking about that.
I heard you. She said broccoli and cheese soup,
Cheddar.
a million cheddar. It says a cheese a million times. I've heard you say that all the time.
I do.
Mhm.
But anyway, back to my story. I feel like it's like a very like thick, like dairy. I have a real problem. Like if Chris
It's
asked
a really
me,
thick dairy. I don't like my soups when they're really thick dairy.
No. I don't like to share dairy. Like if I had a milkshake and you asked me for a sip, I wouldn't have any more. I wouldn't let you have the whole thing. Because I don't like sharing milk products with people. It's gross. Like if you wanted a bite of my cereal, I wouldn't let you.
You really can't get any more obscure than that. I don't like to share any milk products with anyone.
Like if we were drinking if I had a glass of water and he drank out of it, I'd be totally okay. But milk, ew, no, that's gross.
You know, loofah.
I've used your loofah.
What?
Like I use it.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Chris needs a new
Let
loofah.
me cover the mic. Where? See, I don't like that. Are you really using my loofah? That's
Yeah.
weird. Are you really?
No.
Oh.
Why would I use your loofah? I know where that goes. Ew.
What are you talking about? I only use it on my arms.
That's the biggest lie I've ever heard in my life.
Taint. It's tainted. What would be the worst? What is this? What would be the worst? Biggie. Oh my God! I said Biggie. I am.
Color-a-doo!
Well, see you later, guys. I'm out of here. Oh my
Did you
God.
hear what I said?
What?
I said color-a-doo.
Color-a-doo. What would be the worst buy one get one free sale ever?
What would be the worst Biggie sale ever?
Biggie sale. What would be the worst buy one get one free sale ever? You would buy one and you get one free, and you don't want to get one free.
But why would you buy one if you don't want to buy two?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, it's a store called Buy One Get One. Okay, take it easy. That's what's
I didn't
happening.
go- I
If you
won't
buy
go to the
something,
store.
you're getting another one if you like it or not.
I didn't try the first one. I didn't get it.
Oh wow, that's like that's a hard one.
That's-
A toilet comes to mind. You don't usually need two of those at one time.
Okay.
Good call. Unless you're in the middle of a home construction.
Well, that's true,
Two
but
bathrooms.
I feel like on average you're replacing one that is not working in your house.
Right. Unless it's a really nice toilet and it'll look great downstairs in your
Second
your,
bathroom.
in your man cave. Heather?
Um,
Hold on, we didn't get an answer. No, we didn't get an answer from her yet.
It's fine. It's fine. I really have like no idea, and now I got appliances on
All
the
right,
mind.
here, I'm going to give you 5 seconds. Just spit out whatever comes to your mind.
I want to say fridge, but like that's because you said an appliance.
I like the fact that it's an item that's just too big. Like, I bought this fridge, and they're like, well, you have to take this other one. Where do I put it? I don't know where to put it on the fridge.
Right.
Heather?
I would say elephant because I feel like I would only have room
Okay,
for
listen,
one.
there's no elephant store. Give me another answer.
Well, this is why I want to get one free store.
No,
They have
but they don't have
anything.
elephants there.
They have toilet
Don't know that.
refrigerators, but they don't have
Oh,
an
my
elephant.
answer was going to be zebra. We're so alike, Heather. No, not something from the Serengeti. Let's talk about something that you're willing to own and buy.
Why don't you say yours?
Comb.
Why?
I wouldn't buy an extra comb. I only need one comb. Comb.
Yeah, but they break. And they're easy to store.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest. I have literally only had 2 combs my whole life. The only
That's a
reason,
big
only
slight
reason
over
why
your
I've only
life.
had 2
That's a lie.
is because the first one I lost it.
That's a lie. I buy combs by the dozen.
I know. Well, Heather buys combs from the dozen because she does hair for a living.
Why would you only buy one?
Good
That's
call.
a waste of money.
I don't need any more than 1 comb.
You can get them for like, I think it's like.
I like
50
put
cents a
emphasis on the
piece.
B. Comba. Comba. Like Roomba? Comba? What's your answer? I mean, we've been sitting here waiting all day.
It's really hard. I don't know.
Elephant.
Well, see, that's a really bad answer.
Lawnmower.
No, I would buy an extra lawnmower. They go up all the time. I just don't know where
You
I'd
could say
store
the
it.
same thing about a refrigerator. Oh, it goes up. So I have an extra now.
Well, I like an extra refrigerator. We have an extra one in our garage, and we use it all the time. It's the best.
Okay. Can we not go around and like talking about how big and bad we are with our other fridge?
Well, the other fridge is like halfway broken, so it's not that big.
It's not
and
halfway
bad.
broken. It does its job. Heather, what would be one thing? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know how to read.
Hold on, I didn't even
What would be
answer.
the worst buy one get one free sale
that's a
ever?
Can I? Is it bad to say blankets because we have so many?
No, you can never have enough blankets.
I know, I agree, but like then I see all
That's
these
just
blankets laying
that
around.
Heather, that is the crappiest answer. Wrong.
I know.
Wrong. Wrong.
No, I don't like this question. A wax melt, a wax warmer for like your
You
eyebrows.
can put wax warmer for your eyebrows.
Yeah, why you need 2?
Okay.
Yeah,
no,
I
you know what?
agree.
There, I don't know.
Good. You went. Look.
That's the only thing I
listen,
could think
listen,
of.
Listen. There you go. You won.
Yeah,
You got it.
I'd sell the second one for $5.
By the way, the winner of this game of 3 questions gets to keep talking. What would be the? We get to keep talking. I don't know. There's no prize here.
No, I'm not.
What would be the funniest thing to fill a pinata with? That's.
Got something?
Yeah, I do, but I don't know if I can say it, to be honest.
Uh-oh.
That means I'm gonna hear it.
Spell it.
Toy, PENISs.
Around
I
here,
never
Imagine
thought
that.
that it would be funnier to spell it than to say it.
in our house, we call them dildas.
Dilduds. Okay, all right. Yeah, a bunch of little dilduds.
P-N-I-S's. P-E-N-I-S's. That's the greatest thing ever. I said P-N-I-S. That was an accident. I do know how to spell.
We
Someone-
Out of
play,
all words, I know how to spell that.
we play a game called the Game of Things, and one night there was some. It's very similar to Cards Against Humanity, except like you write in your answers. It's really, really cool. If you guys haven't tried it, you totally should. But one night, Chris wrote in dildas, and like for whatever reason, that's what we call them.
No,
now.
it's supposed to be dildas.
Yeah, dildas.
It sounded like a dance.
No.
Yeah. Like we went out last night, and you should have seen Rachel. She did the craziest dilda.
No.
You know what
No.
I'm saying?
That's bad.
It's
Now
not
that
weird.
I know what a dilda
It's not
is.
weird. Did we get answers out of both of you? I heard
No, Zach.
P-E-N-I-S's. Zach, what do you got?
Hot sauce.
Good
Ooh,
call.
That's smart.
Good call.
That's a really good one.
What did you say?
I didn't.
Would you? Okay. What do you got? You're too busy talking about dildos. I had no idea what was going on.
Well, I'm between two options. I'm between eggs, but they're shelled. Shelled eggs, so when they come out, they crack and bust. Or yogurt, except the yogurt is not in containers, so it's just a piñata filled with yogurt.
That's what I meant
Toothpaste.
by hot sauce, actually.
What about the hot sauce?
That's what I meant. It was just like full of like the hot sauce, not like in the bottles.
Yeah.
That'd be terrible.
That
Same
would
with the
be
yogurt. That'd be
worse.
terrible.
You would burn. It would be messy and it would burn.
Toothpaste in the toothpaste containers.
Why in the container?
Because everybody likes to brush their teeth. Who wants toothpaste that's outside of the container? You can pick up the little containers, take it home with you.
But the question is, what would be...
The funniest thing?
Oh, the funniest.
Yeah.
Oh, is that funny?
Yeah, because everybody else, they're all busting piñatas and like all this crazy liquid's coming out. And then mine's raining down toothpaste in the little containers. And people are like, oh my God, toothpaste! And they get to take it home. That's the best answer. Thank you. Colgate for the win. Those were our 3 questions.
Aquafresh.
I do. By the way, Aquafresh, the orange one, I swear to God, I'm not kidding you, by the way, about this, okay? The I know, it's a sort of a tangent. The Aquafresh orange variation, it cleans your teeth like you've never believed in your whole life. Those
don't
things,
know. I don't like
oh
it that
my God,
much.
it made my teeth white. My teeth were so, you could almost see, my teeth became translucent for a few minutes. It was incredible. I urge you all to go out and get the Aquafresh orange. Is it the orange?
Yeah.
It tastes horrible, but man, it does a number on the teeth. It does a number.
I like the Arm & Hammer kind.
Okay. Let's talk about something else. I don't like that at all. And she's bought that a couple times, and I'm like, I don't know how I feel about this. That toothpaste is like what you do every other day. You don't do that every day.
Oh, I like it.
It's too gritty. I
I
feel like
like
I'm
the
destroying my teeth. I feel like I'm damaging my teeth.
No,
my
you're
tooths.
not. You're getting the bad stuff
I feel like I'm messing my tooths up.
getting bad stuff off.
So what we haven't talked about, which I'm going to pull a picture up, we can talk about it. I am a sponsor, thank you Nathan Lowe, of Aquafresh Orange. Look at these chompers. Okay, so that was my commercial. So I'm going
No
to
one
pull
would
up
buy it because they would think they make your teeth really big. Your teeth can hardly fit in your mouth.
This is where I need the sound effect for when Mario gets a little mushroom. Okay, so what I'm going to do is pull a picture up of all the New York Toy Fair. They look like they're having the greatest time ever, by the way. We're going to pull up a picture of the New York Toy Fair, all of the Funko Pops that came out that were released. The concepts were released today, and we're going to talk about those. I think that's going to be a fun thing.
I'm excited.
We're going to talk about it for just a few minutes, but I want to get to know them a little bit more. I want to know who they are. I want people to be excited about seeing them. Do you see what I'm saying?
But why wouldn't they be? They're great.
If they don't know who they are, Heather, God, you got to ruin everything, Heather.
She likes piñatas filled with dildos.
Number one, she never said that. Okay, don't put words in her mouth. Don't put dildos in her mouth, Heather.
Whoa.
Okay, let's see. That sounds way dirtier than I thought it would. Okay.
Yeah.
So now we have a picture over top of our faces, most of us. Hold on. There we go. New York Toy Fair. Boom! There they all are. Can you guys see the picture?
Us? No, not yet.
So, I'm looking at all these pictures, and it's really, really hard for me to find something that I'm, like, in love with.
Yeah.
I will say that I really like the new Alien.
Can I say what I like?
And I like the Dark Phoenix glow-in-the-dark Hot Topic that I'll never get because I'll stand in line at Marley Station Mall and then the lady won't open the door, and then when the door finally opens, they won't actually be in there, and she'll give me that weird look like, ha ha ha, you waited here since 7 o'clock in the morning, you buffoon. Go ahead.
In morning?
In the morning, yes.
Were you already mourning for the pop that you weren't gonna get?
Yep.
I'm really excited for the Pet Cemetery pop
Okay.
with the little animal,
Uh-huh.
and I'm really, really excited for the Oriole bird.
Wow, okay. Didn't think I'd hear you say that. How about you guys? What are you guys excited about? I mean, I love the Office Pops. Those probably stand out the most for me. I will not buy them, but I love them. But what do you guys?
We're not the Office fans. We like the Big Bang Theory ones. Those are pretty cool.
My dad will like those, I think. He loves Big Bang Theory.
He won't like the pop.
He will. He's gonna have his own collection. He's gonna be putting his own shelf up for months.
Whoa! What other ones do you guys like? Anything in particular that stands out?
The Kool-Aid Man, because I know people have been talking about that one for like a long, long time.
Oh yeah.
You did it. Was that on purpose?
What?
Oh yeah.
Actually, that was not on purpose. That's just me being brilliant. Go ahead.
I like the NASCAR Pops. There's I like some of them for the nostalgia of it, but yeah, the Big Bang Pops. I mean, a lot of them look good. The Ghostbuster ones look good.
Oh my god, yeah.
Like the Simpson ones don't look bad, but it's not stuff we collect, not into.
I haven't liked The Simpsons probably since 1997.
I really like the game on PlayStation 2. I forget what it's called.
You play?
I think I don't know if it's the same one, but I had a Simpsons game on one of the systems, and it was awesome.
It was Simpsons Road Rage.
Yes.
No, we had one for the PlayStation 3, I think.
Oh.
Huh. I also like the Jaws Pops. I think they're cool. I like the little sharks.
Yeah, those are neat.
I like the Green Giant. And I don't understand, is one a vinyl? Is that what I'm looking at?
I'm not sure, maybe.
There appears to be two variations.
Yeah,
I don't
one's
know why.
big and one's little.
I don't know what the difference is between the two of them. But I
Like
do like
sharks,
that.
though? One of the sharks has a tank in its mouth.
And yep, the shark has a tank in its mouth, which I really dig too. And I really like Alucard and Dracula from Castlevania. That is a ghost from Ghostbusters. So there's a purple ghost thing from Ghostbusters. It looks very cool. I really like the Slimer as well. That's translucent. That is probably the only one I'll ever buy from Ghostbusters. I really like that one. I like Slimer. Especially, he has a bunch of hot dogs in his mouth.
You don't want the 10-inch?
What?
The 10-inch?
10-inch what? No.
The marshmallow? Yeah, I saw that. It's pretty cool. But I'm not really a Ghostbusters fan, so...
You know what we should do? We should buy it for our neighbor that has all those Halloween decorations. I bet they would love that.
We have no idea who they are. I'm not buying it.
Yeah, we have no idea who they are. But they always have.
Can you imagine going over there and being like, "Hey, we noticed your Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, that big, blow up one in front of your house. Here's a 10-inch Funko Pop."
We would just leave it on their porch.
You're gonna spend $30 and leave something on their porch? Are we gonna hide in the bushes and watch?
No, I wouldn't watch. I would just say, "Here you go."
What if they throw it in the trash can?
They won't. They would love it. They do Halloween and Christmas every year. Halloween they had the Stay Puft guy, and what else did they have? He's huge. He's at least, I would say,
they
like
had
20 feet
They had
tall.
an ad from Star Wars. He wore a Santa hat.
No, that was for Christmas. Stay Puft is for Halloween.
Oh, I don't know. Are we
They
gonna
had
sit here
other
and reminisce
things.
of
It
what
was
was
so
on the
good.
neighbor's yard, Heather?
I want to give them a Stay
Is that why
Puft.
we're here tonight?
I think they would like that.
Okay, so the point that I'm going to make here is that there are only a certain couple of pops that I like here. I'm going to take the picture down. I'm tired of looking at it. It's pissing me off. They should have had some cooler stuff. I wanted to see more of the, what?
Listen.
I wanted to see more Marvel.
Listen.
They really let me down.
Listen. They're announcing more tomorrow.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're announcing more tomorrow. They are?
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Oh my god, my pants are getting so tight.
They said something about they might announce more things tomorrow, but that means they are. So that's probably when you're going to see your Marvel, most likely Stranger Things, more DC, because I think all I saw from DC was Harley Quinn and Joker.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Is that the case?
Yeah, I think.
Walking Dead if they have any.
Oh my god, they have
Harry
Walking
Potter.
Dead. I'm gonna lose my. I'm gonna spell just like she did. S-H-I-T.
Yes.
What?
I don't know. She
My shites?
She did multiple ones, so I gave you multiple.
I always like to say that word. I like to say penis. I always thought that was kind of fun.
That's.
So I'd like to talk about what they did announce. I'm torn on the city thing they did. with the Ghostbusters one. It's like the building, and then there's a Scooby-Doo one.
Yes.
And SpongeBob.
So-
Yeah.
Don't know how I want to feel about those.
Yeah.
I'm worried there's going to be Game of Thrones ones, and I don't know where I'm gonna.
Ah.
I don't know where I'm gonna put that.
Well, the good thing is, okay, we're living in the moment, right? When they're coming out, so you can get them on for retail and not on eBay. Yay!
Yeah. But if they're big, like,
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah.
the problem, Heather. See, this is where, oh, you mean if they're too big to fit in your actual collection? Is that what you're saying?
yeah, if they're like
We
like
just,
a, like a 10-inch pop, where do you put a 10-inch pop? You guys talk about it all the time. They take up so much room.
You put it right there on the counter next to all the other pops. What are you talking about? What are you, crazy? You put it right there. It just fits right in the middle. You have this big, gigantic pop. You know, actually, the 10 inches are cool, especially when you pull them outside of the box. The T-Rex is probably one of my favorite 10-inch Funko Pops. It's so cool looking in person.
We tried to get that, we missed it.
What?
Yeah, we never found one.
Ah. See, they would have had a 10-inch by now, and they wouldn't be asking, what if it's too big? See? Because they would already know how big it is, right?
Well, yeah, and then they would know that it's too big.
Yeah,
For real.
Not if you take it out of the box and, like, set it somewhere.
Yeah, out
like
of the
on-
box, it's a lot more manageable.
Yeah, you put
Yeah.
it like on we have it on our desk here. It looks beautiful.
Yeah, we don't take our pops out of the box. Well, they don't stay out of the box.
I mean,
You
that's
will.
not really true.
Okay, we have one out of the box.
We have an Iron Man that resides on the desk.
Ah, the light up Iron Man, one of my faves. Yeah, here's the T-Rex, which I think looks like Yoshi from the live action Super Mario movie.
Yes.
Yeah. And he has a Venom head in his mouth. Isn't that awesome? All right, here. Get this out of my face, Heather.
Okay.
What are you doing? Yeah, so far, not so good for the Toy Fair. I hope tomorrow they talk about Walking Dead. It looks like Tasha said in the comment section that there could be some more Walking Dead. I want more walkers. I would love some of the Whisperer characters. I would love to see that. But maybe too soon. I don't know. I hope they don't. Nick Money says, I think they'll have Endgame. I hope they don't, because if we know anything about Funko Pops and Marvel films, they end up spoiling a lot. For Civil War, they spoiled Giant Man.
Oh, do you remember the Hulk in the Hulkbuster?
That was fake out, though.
I know it didn't happen.
Right. It was fake out. However, my guess is they originally were going to do that in the film, and they decided against it before they actually finished the film.
Maybe.
You understand? Because what happens is concepts happen. The guys making the films, the Funko, I guess, comes to them, or notes are sent to them, and they know what pops to make. And because the note said Hulk is going to be busting out the Hulkbuster, we're going to make that. We'll make that Funko Pop. It's going to look really cool. And the scene didn't really happen. So I think Funko kind of fell on the sword over that one. However, it's a really cool Funko Pop. I think it's a cool thing. Yeah.
No, but I'm saying they don't always spoil things.
Well, they did with Giant Man on Civil War. Did it bum me out? A lot.
No, because you're so Funko Pop.
I did. It was so exciting.
On that note, a lot of people in the Game of Thrones Funko world were pretty upset about all the 5 they released on the throne. But I feel like, what were they going to do? There's no way HBO was going to allow Funko to spoil the end of Season 8.
Yeah.
So like they had to create the 5 of them on the throne.
Right.
And one of them is going to be worth a ton of money once the season ends.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or maybe it means that none of them end up on the throne. Maybe something happens catastrophic. I mean, you just never know with TV shows like that, right? I mean, anything can happen.
I hear a lot of people die on Game of Thrones.
You take that back.
You know, here's the thing. I think that the idea of putting them all on the throne, I think that's cool. The only problem is that obviously the pops are going to be a little bit bigger, so it's going to take up more real estate when it comes to displaying your Funko Pops.
Yeah.
But I think it was a cool idea, and I think they look cool too.
They're all 6 inches.
Yeah.
A little upsetting, but
Yeah.
they do.
As I always say, 6 inches is a little too big for me. Spidey Funkoverse says Spider-Punk is a must. I agree. Spider-Punk is a
I don't know what that means.
Spider-Man, and he's like a punk version. He has like spikes on his head and a
Really?
jean jacket.
Oh, we have a mini of him, right?
No,
Is there a mini of him?
no, not. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, the Spider-Punk, it's going to be released. I think it's one of those like specialty pops or whatever. That one looks really cool. I totally want that one. What's funny though is that today somebody was in our local group and he bought 10 of the new Dekus from My Hero Academia from what is it? Entertainment Earth. Why would anybody buy that many pops from Entertainment Earth? They make like 1 million of them. That's Deadpool.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
They still have the anger from Inside Out on their website. I think it's like $3.
Exactly. Why are people buying 10? That is so ridiculous. I do
Because
not
of what
know
happened
why.
with Batman.
You know, people are so busy trying to flip and trying to do these big trays with these pops, and it's stupid. Why are they doing this? It makes no sense to me. The Funko Shop pops, that makes sense to me. If they're going to turn around and try to flip those, that makes more sense than Entertainment Earth Spider-Punk, personally. So, question. Where do you guys typically go out and hunt, or do you hunt? That was a question.
Oh, that's
Do you guys hunt?
So we go to like our local mall for the most part. We have a GameStop and a Hot Topic there. We have a GameStop in the town we live in. There's a Target a few towns away.
with a GameStop right next door.
Yeah, with a GameStop. And then when we like really want to go on a pop hunt, we drop our kid off and go to like a mall that's like an hour and a half away.
Yeah.
Because they have more stores. They have FYEs. They have, you know, way better stores than what we got out here in our little dinky mall.
Our favorite is the Toy Vault.
Yes.
They just have a wall of pops.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
They have everything. Yeah, you would love it.
Yeah.
They literally have everything. Hot Toys, Mecha, everything. They have everything there.
Huh, interesting. I'll have to look that up. I'll have to look up the store. Is it big?
They have a few of them around. I don't know how far south they go. I know there's like a bunch of them up in New England. I don't know how far south they actually go.
Huh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, because, I mean, around here we have a lot of different little toy stores. All Time Toys is so awesome. We talk about them so often. They're really cool because they put out Chase Pops at retail, which is really cool. So you'll just walk in there randomly and they'll have, like, last time I was there, they had the Chase, what's the creature from Stranger Things?
Dart, they had Hopper, they had, I don't remember the other one.
Quick thing, there's a guy in the chat, his name is Dead Myths. You might see him down there. He's a good pal of ours. His name is Mike. He might come on with us at some point. He has a clothing line that he wants to talk about. He is the biggest person I might have seen ever in my whole life. He's jacked up like you've never seen before. It would be incredible to bring him on and talk a little bit about his clothing line. I think that would be kind of cool. So, Mike, if you're out there still, you should come on with us. We're going to maybe do an interview together. I think that would be a lot of fun. But yeah, so the local toy stores. So do you guys have a lot of local toy stores around you that are like small chain toy stores?
We have nothing.
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 Really? So
Nothing.
do you do a lot of online shopping?
Lots.
Yes.
Lots of online shopping. So where are you guys located? Just the state?
Mass.
Ah, okay. Gotcha. Okay. Interesting. I'm surprised you're not surrounded by tons of like little toy stores and just stores in general. Like you're not surrounded by this.
It's more, I mean, we're more central Mass, so it's not, I would assume Boston has more like the little comic book shops and stuff like that, but all the towns surrounding us are so small, they just don't have, whether it would be the funds or the people or whatever it may be, they just like don't have comic book shops around here.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I mean, we have a ton of comic book shops here, which is really cool. And you know where we're located, we're in the middle of a bunch of we have Targets, we have Hot Topics, we have one FYE. I don't know how it's still standing, but we have one FYE
Left.
Left.
Two have gone.
Yeah, 2 have been completely wiped out. We have Best Buy, so like we have a large array of stores to like go and choose from. However, the problem is we have a lot of hunters around here. So it's really, really hard to get your hands on things.
We don't. There must not be that many around us because Hot Topic exclusives are there for days.
Wow.
Yeah, Hot Topic exclusives, it depends on what they are. So most of the time they're pretty simple. I know characters that are from like the anime series like Dragon Ball and stuff like that. Typically they fly off the shelves. They're pretty quickly to go off the shelves. And Hot Topic, like your store variants, like Hot Topics and your Best Buy, GameStops, apparently they cannot vault. Is that right? You can't vault them.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think you can actually vault them. So they can almost like continue to make them.
Huh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
They just choose not to, I guess.
Well, I don't know how it works. It must be some sort of legality. I think that those stores can just make as many as they want. Funko can actually take the ones, because you got to think about it. Funko must have some sort of cash deal with like Hot Topic, GameStop, and all those stores that they can. Those stores can do whatever they want. If 10 years down the road they're like, you know what, we're going to make 10 more of the Carnage on Hot Topic, then they can continue to do that. And you'll notice that Hot Topic always happens to spit them out. Like I noticed twice this week they continue to spit out more of the Carnage. They
had more of the 6-inch Drogon this week too.
Exactly. Yes. See that, and exactly my point. So who knows what the number of those Funko Pops are? Because most of the time you can put a number on it.
Yeah, I don't. That's a good point. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Mr. Something Basic says, Blazing Pop are awesome. That's what we like to hear, right? Blazing Pop. You guys all need to go over and subscribe to Blazing Pop and like right here. That's very important. But you need to go subscribe and go on their Instagram and check them out there because they have an awesome Instagram, Heather. Awesome Instagram presence.
Yeah, sometimes slack a little bit. Sorry.
That's okay. And every once in a while we'll have a day where we post like 20 times.
Yep.
And then 2 days later, we don't post at all. Heather's like, you really shouldn't post that much. And I'm like, I don't care. I post. I just post one thing after the other. I'm having too much fun, Heather. You can't hold this back.
I'm not trying to hold you back.
Don't
I'm
hold me
just
back,
saying.
Heather. Don't be ridiculous.
I would unfollow you in an instant.
You hear this? I'm marrying this. I don't know if you know that.
I already unfollowed you.
She's lovely. What? I had a question. I had a question. When do you guys go live?
Usually Sundays. If we are gonna go live, it's usually Sunday nights.
Oh, awesome. Okay, so so you guys go live on Sunday? Is there a certain time so all of our folks here will know?
It's usually like between
Say 5 and 6.
Yeah, between 5 and 6. We try to get off so we can see your live, actually.
Wow, look at that. That's awesome.
Aww.
Thank you.
We have a big thing coming up in April we're doing for Game of Thrones, and that's going to be sometime between around 2 o'clock, so that we can do like a nice live about Funko and Game of Thrones Funkos and all that, and talk about the show, but not interrupt people actually watching the show later that day.
Okay. All right. Well, no, that's cool. Yeah. So we started off doing 0 lives when we started this, and then we moved on to 1 live every week, and now we have moved on to what? Now it's like we're doing 3 lives a week. Wednesday, Sunday, and now, or Wednesday, Friday, and now Sunday. So we're doing all these different lives and everything. And I would tell you, and you guys will learn this as you continue. How long you been doing the channel? How long has the channel been around?
September we started.
September. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. I thought you guys have been around longer than that. I don't know why I thought that. But no, that's cool. That says a lot about you, because watching your channel, I feel like we get to know you a little bit more every time, I guess, which is like the same with every other channel. But you guys are just, I don't know how to say, I don't know how to put it in words. You guys both have a really good dynamic with one another, and it's really easy to watch. There are some people who will make a video, and it's like I'm literally ripping the eyes out of my head because I cannot sit through it. I can't handle it. And I'll tell Heather, I'm like, I just don't understand. How can somebody continue to put these videos out? I just can't handle watching 10 more minutes of this. But when you guys put something out, I'm like up. Now, by the way, you do have me when I'm on the toilet. We've already talked about that. But you have my full attention. The whole time you have my attention, and I think I think it's the fact that you guys have such a good relationship with each other. You guys seem to get along so well, and you guys both seem so sweet. Which is like like I said before, it's like the polar opposite of Heather and I. You guys get along so well, and you guys are so sweet that I just want to watch more, and I want to learn more about you. So I hope to see more. I want to see more. They're saying there's hearing static from me. If you're hearing static, doesn't matter. You need to hear them more than you need to hear me anyway. But I can't wait to see more of what you guys have to offer. Are you guys coming up on any major goals, like subscriber goals, or what?
We just hit 300.
Yeah.
Awesome! Congratulations! Hold on.
Thank you.
Give you a little applause there, right?
Can they hear it more on the YouTube side?
They can, yeah.
Okay. Because that's really low.
Did Mike send us $24 or $25?
Yeah.
$24.99. That's really cool. Thank you. Wow, I didn't expect that. That's cool.
So I have a question for you guys.
Sure, go ahead.
Why did you guys start YouTube?
Well,
Because he felt like it.
You don't know the answer to that? I know the answer to that question.
That's not fair. That's not fair. Okay, so you guys, when you guys go live, I work super, super early in the morning. So when you guys go live, I don't get to watch them. He's up like all night long for the most part. So he's glued to the computer watching you guys. So he knows all about your guys' lives. He could probably tell me everything. But it's still my question.
no,
Okay.
I'll tell you.
No, I did. Because you felt like it.
No, that's not a good answer. Well, that is really like a really crappy answer.
It's true, though, is it not?
Like it's like you read on a page like what is our hit like Gastlecast history, and then it just says Chris felt like it. That's it. Period. Done. Finished.
It's true.
No, it's not. So what ended up happening was we received a mystery box from Funko because I won
Fanatic of the Week.
Fanatic of the Week in August 2017. We recorded an unboxing, and we loved it so much that we wanted to do more of it, and we continue to do more of it, and we've only upgraded, I guess, like since then. Before it was us, like, here, lean forward a little bit. Lean forward. We were like this. Hey, how are you? We're the Gastlecast. That's how it started. And then
Have you seen our first video? I mean, I go back and I watch that, and I'm like, we need to take that down. Like, that looks awful.
Oh, our first at least 10 or 20, I'm just like, ooh.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's so awkward being in front of the camera the first time, because I like, I'll look at myself in the mirror, but I don't look at myself like talking.
Yeah.
So it's just really weird. And then you hear your own voice, and you're like, ew, do I really sound like that? Like, you can have the greatest voice in the world, but you would still feel that way, I think. Because I've never heard someone say, oh my god, is that what I sound like? Or wait, what did I say? You always hear,
oh my god, I love my voice. Like,
yeah, there you go. You got it.
Talking to you is like running a marathon.
Yeah, I can't keep up.
I can't.
I wish it was all typed out for me so I knew what I said sometimes. Because I forget when I'm talking.
Heather, you know why? Because Heather falls asleep in between like us like doing these things. That's the incredible part. Actually, Heather falls asleep. Yeah, no, but your channel's awesome. I love what you're doing.
I wasn't finished with the question.
The question's over.
No,
what more question we have? Just, I'm gonna die. Finish the story, please. Okay,
so
go ahead.
after we did the unboxing from Funko, Chris came to me. I guess we were eating dinner or something like 1 or 2 days later, and he's like, "You might think this is really weird, but I sort of wanna."
Hold on.
Like,
most of our conversations start out that way. I usually say, this might sound really weird. Go ahead. You're on number 2 of the night. I have been counting, by the way. That's why you know that.
Had you not interrupted me, I wouldn't have.
Go ahead.
But he came up to me and he's like, this might sound really weird, but I sort of want to do that some more. And I was like, that's cool. And then we did.
You know what's really funny? That's the same story about how we started dating. I said, I kind of want to do this some more. And she goes, sure. Why not? Let's do this. And then 5 years later, we're getting married. Can we get cheers or something? Can we be excited about this? This is crazy. So, anyway, the point that I was getting at before Heather had to tell a bunch of what are you pointing at? You're pointing at things.
Yeah, Mr. Something Basic is asking if we ever hung a door up.
Did you guys ever hang that door up? What door?
I'm assuming the one that got
Oh my
destroyed
God!
in
If
the
you're
flood.
asking about the door that we that got destroyed during our flood like months ago, that is incredible that you're remembering that. No, we never hung the door. It's still there. We still have the hinges where a door might go. But then I
There's
started
the door.
hanging posters on the wall. Wow, Mr. Something Basic. That's a deep cut. That's a pretty deep cut. Hold on, I was gushing over them before you stopped me to tell our story that everybody's heard a million times. What I wanted to say was, you guys have an awesome channel. I love your channel so much. And I want to see you guys do more things. And I want to work with you guys. Well, Heather and I do most of the work, by the way. Okay? I just want you to know that. I don't know if you guys knew that or not. She cooks a good dinner every once in a while. But I want to work together more with both of you guys, and or all of us, and do some more lives together and videos. Maybe we can do a video where you guys talk about a couple of your favorite pops, and then we'll cut it, and then it'll be, our favorite pops too, or something. You know what I mean? We'll do something stupid.
Yeah, it sounds like a good time.
Yeah, let's do that. I think it'll be fun to team up some more. Like the event, we could be the weird YouTube Avengers. Wouldn't that be cool?
Hilarious that he said that. So, I have a funny story.
Okay.
I don't know who comments on your side for when people comment on your YouTube, but after you got your Thor, I posted a comment on your video about, do you wish you had bought one now that you had one? And you said that you did. You wish you had gotten one sooner. So I went out and bought a Captain America.
Whoa, hold on, applause. Wow, awesome. So what Captain America did you buy?
The Endgame one. I'm waiting on it from Sideshow.
But before,
Oh, that's awesome.
you have to tell them before you bought the actual Captain America.
All right,
you bought
so-
the shield first.
All right, so I'm not a huge fan of those like pop-out shields he had in Endgame. I think Captain America should have a round shield. So I got on eBay and I found a damaged round shield from one of the other Hot Toys, and I bought that first. And after I won that auction, I bought the Hot Toy the same night.
Awesome, dude.
So
That's so cool. Your first Hot Toys. Hold on. How do you feel?
So at first it was mixed emotions because it's very expensive, and then it was excitement because like I have a Captain America Hot Toy coming. So I'm
That's gonna be
excited.
awesome.
I can't wait.
So you bought you said the Infinity War version?
Yeah.
With the little, okay, so you bought an extra shield because he comes with a little like the
Yes.
pauldron, or not pauldron, but like the little forearm shield thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what kind of turned me off from buying the figure, because it didn't come with a round shield, but you're brilliant because you found a round shield. I think that's awesome.
So it was hard to buy it because when the eBay ad was ending on my ride home from work. So like I couldn't just like hang out and like snipe it right at the end and like, you know what I mean, try and get it for as little as possible. And there was another shield on there that was the dark blue and silver. And I was like, well, I don't really want that one, but if I have to, if the other one, if I don't get the other one, I'll buy that one.
Right.
And that one was $40. So before I left work, I was like, you know what? We'll just put a $35 bid in there and like hope for the best. And like I really don't want to spend $35, but like let's hope for the best. And I got it for $28. So
Awesome.
it worked out pretty good. It was a nice excitement when I got home. It was just like, oh hey, by the way, you won the bid. Sweet. And I didn't even pay what I thought I was gonna have to pay.
That's awesome. Yeah, you win. That's so cool. Yeah, so now my next one's going to be Thanos. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm I'm talking to All Time Toys right now. I'm waiting for it to come in. When it has it, I'm going to hold it. I'm going to caress it. And I'm not going to promise that I'm not going to do weird, dirty things with it. I'm just telling you that now, Heather. I just want you to know. I don't want it to come in between us. And if it does come in between us, I'm really sorry.
I'm not sorry.
I'm really sorry. I got to whisper that part. Really sorry.
Why do you have to whisper it?
Huh? I don't know. It's a weird thing. But me and Thanos, we're going to be together. And I'm going to hold his gauntlet. I'm going to wear my gauntlet. He's going to wear his. And we're going to, like, wrap our gauntlets together.
Oh my god.
And it's going to be weird. Like, it's going to be weird. We could actually make maybe a video out of it. But you watching me do it is going to be more weird than me actually doing it with the Thanos. We're going to roll around. I may or may not be nude.
Face. It's perfect.
We'll find out. I mean, you know, listen. I like to hang out. I like to have a good time, Heather. I like to party.
I think that's not going to be able to go up on YouTube.
You don't think so?
No.
I never said that. What I meant is going to go on PornTube. It's going to be great. It's fantastic. It's a great place for it to be. So, guys, listen. Listen. We've gone actually 12 minutes over our normal interviewing time. We're here. Heather has to work tomorrow. Otherwise, we could stay on for a whole other hour. But Heather would complain to me and say, "How dare you make me stay on longer? You knew I had to work tomorrow. Why would you do this to me?"
How dare you?
I never get any sleep. I'm so tired. What is the matter with you?
I am always tired.
That's what she would say.
But I don't ever say how dare you.
I don't know how to make chicken real good. Can you make the chicken?
I'm not good at making chicken.
I'm not good at making anything.
Heather's only good at making fights.
What?
Guys.
Really good Brussels sprouts yesterday.
She didn't make good Brussels sprouts. It was weird. I had a good time. You know, as a kid, it's always like you're supposed to be against the Brussels sprout, but as an adult, it's a good team member. I really like it. It really moves the bells. Do you guys have any final words that you'd like to tell the public here to talk to? You know, we might not have everybody here in the chat. People will come back and watch us or watch this video later on down the road. What would you like everybody to know about your channel? Maybe where you're going into the future. Maybe some new ideas that are coming up. I mean, anything. This is your floor. You're allowed to say it right now.
Like, he called it. He knew that was going to be a question, and I said that I really don't have an answer besides, like, more Funkos. We are going to show you a lot more Funkos. I mean,
Good answer.
So we're obviously we're gonna have the Captain America on there. We're gonna do a big thing with that. Planning on getting the Thor at some point down the road also. Gonna have there. Trying to get the 3-0 Game of Thrones ones that came out to have those on our lives in April, so we can show off the really cool 3016 figures.
I started collecting Disney Doorables, so I still have a bunch of those I have to get.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We're probably going to do more mystery boxes again once the Game of Thrones atrocity of an expensive set is wrapped up, so we can stop spending money on those. That's the future.
That's an awesome future.
More collectibles.
I like it.
But you forgot a part.
More
We're going to team up with the Gastlecast. You forgot that part. That was the best part. I was waiting for you to say it, and I had to say it. Now I feel dirty.
Well, you are. You just talked about rolling around in bed with Thanos. I don't...
We knew this was going to happen.
Yeah.
I told Heather at the beginning of the relationship, if I ever get my hands on a Hot Toys Thanos, that there would be weird play with that action figure. And the time has come. I've given her 5 good years. 5, I call them my golden years. And now my Thanos is coming home, baby, and I'm so excited. It's going to be great. I can't wait.
Did you guys already collect stuff separately before you met or before like you got together?
Good question. Good question. No. Heather collected underpants. I've never seen so many underpants in my entire life.
That's a girl thing. That's just
collection. It's a necessity.
One day, this is a true story. She had so many underpants at one point that in the trash can in the bedroom were a pile of underpants, and our laundry sits right next to the trash can. So I thought maybe they had fallen off and went to the trash can by accident. And I was holding like this treasure trove of weird underpants. And I was like, Heather, were you meaning to throw these away? Oh, yeah, those are my trash underpants. I'm throwing those away. I don't need those anymore. I wore those out, and I was like,
I didn't wear them out. I didn't want them.
Listen, she wore them out. Okay, no more conversation.
You get new ones.
No,
You don't.
let's not talk about it anymore. But she wore those puppies out. They've had a lot of mileage on them. What did I collect? I collected nothing.
No, me neither. Books. I collect books.
I collected bad relationship stories, and I met Heather. That's a good answer, right? High fives. Right? No? Okay. No, I didn't really collect anything outside of that. I collected steel books for Blu-rays, but I only had like 5. That wasn't that many. How about you guys? Did you guys collect anything separate or together?
So we started dating 10 years ago.
Wow.
And I don't think I had anything.
You didn't really have anything to collect. Some people would say I collected cars at the time.
Yes.
Because I had 5.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yep. I had one for every day of the week, and they were all different. There was no, I didn't have 2 sedans. They were all completely different. There was sport trucks, lifted trucks, sports cars, not so sporty cars.
Wow.
Nice variety. You could wake up any day. It was the best thing in the world. If you've never had multiple vehicles, it is the greatest thing. You wake up, and you can just be like, what do I want to drive today?
I feel like a millionaire.
I'm glad we're into Funkos now and not cars.
We don't have a big driveway for cars.
That's the greatest thing ever.
I have a fun fact. Zach's gonna hate me.
Oh, here we go.
I still own my first car, and that's the only car I've ever owned. Ever.
Oh, wow. Good for you.
Congratulations.
Yes, good job, because I killed mine.
I wish I still had my first truck. It was not too bad.
You know, I really love my car, but I would really like to wake up and be able to choose what I drive.
Her car, it no longer locks. You have to lock the back door.
Hold on. Listen.
No, with the electronic lock. I mean, you have to push the button, and then Heather's like, when you lock the car up, make sure you manually lock the back door. The back door on the driver's side. And I'm like, oh my God, are you kidding me? That's the most ridiculous thing ever.
Yeah.
I told her it's time for a new car when your little beeper thing no longer locks one of your doors.
Okay, well, we gotta sell some Funko Pops then, because I'm not made of money.
I will buy you a car. I already offered to do that.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, I told you I'd buy you a car.
I really like BMWs, so.
You do?
Yeah.
There's a 1985 down park by my work. This is great. This is excellent news. That's what you want?
No, I only like the 2019.
Why did it take you so long to come up with this year?
Well, because car years are different than...
Is it 20?
Car years are different than, regular years.
What? It's like Terminator.
Oh.
What year is it?
Because, like, this year, the 2020s will come out.
Ah, good point.
Yeah.
I know.
Using this.
Yeah, but they're probably not out yet, so I like
No,
the
you
19s.
like summer.
See, he's smart. He's a car guy. I don't know
Side-
anything about cars.
Side note, buying a BMW, you should get a few years old because then all the recalls and all that's dealt with and the huge price hit on the value has already been taken care of for you.
Pro
Somebody
status.
else
Pro
there-
status right now. You hear
Very
that?
smart. You know, I've actually thought about it. Actually, I haven't really thought about it. My dad's always told me to always buy used, like even if it's just like a year old, because it knocks the price down so much, and the recalls
Yeah.
too.
Yep.
Only good thing on a new car. Ladies and gentlemen, the Gastlecast is talking about cars tonight. No, the one good thing about buying a new car is all the warranties that come along with the car.
Yeah, but like it seems like everyone's warranty is no longer valid when it's time to get something fixed.
Yes, I was literally just going to say that. Absolutely. It breaks right after your warranty is done.
And you know what's really messed up about him saying that right now? We have gotten the same exact notice at least 10 times in the mail saying that there's some sort of recall on a part for his vehicle. Hold on.
It's on the tow hitch. It says if you try to connect a vehicle, another thing to the car, it could snap or something. I'm not connecting anything to it.
But the second that warrant, like you can't use that anymore, we're buying a boat. That's how it's gonna work. You're never gonna be a boat guy in your life.
No,
up
I'm never.
until
Listen,
that
I'm never buying a boat.
That warranty is no longer valid, and then once that exact day hits, you're gonna be like, you know what, Heather? I've always really wanted a boat. Can we go look at boats? And then we wouldn't even be able to do it because I drive a car that doesn't have a hitch, and his hitch would break everything.
We actually have an interesting comment down. So now, welcome to the Gastlecast car chat. Buy the car soon. The Department of Commerce report on 232 national security on autos is due out this weekend. You could see 25 additional tariffs after the report is out. Thank you, Smitty Rock.
Wow.
So Smitty Rock's letting us know.
It's the news hour.
It is the news
the
hour.
car news hour. I like it.
I know. Well, that brings us to an end. I always say at the end of the Gastlecast live interview, we should always just talk about cars and things. I just think that's a good way out. That's a good way. That's a good out, right? Talk about cars.
So.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
We're not buying a BMW, guys. Thank you for being here.
There's
no
we in that.
No, I'm not buying.
You
any.
offered.
I will buy you a Geo Metro. That's all you're getting.
That's a great car.
What's that?
That's a great car. I have a friend that had a Geo Metro for a long, long time, and it did great.
That and Saturns, they last forever.
Yep.
Guys, thank you for being here with us. Blazing Pops, if you guys don't already know them, you should now. We've talked to them for over an hour. Go and check them out on YouTube. You should totally subscribe to Blazing Pops. They have excellent videos. Take it from me, I watch all of them. Heather hasn't watched a single one.
Yes,
and remember,
I have.
No, she hasn't. Liar.
Yes, I
and
have.
I don't like this. Don't say things that aren't true, Heather. Okay, please. And remember to go over to Instagram and check them out on Instagram. They have a great Instagram they never post to, but they might start posting very soon. They just hit 300 subscribers, so let's get them to 305 tonight. Okay, that would be great. Let's get them.
Well, we're already at that, so I mean, congratulations.
Get them to 310. Let's not
I vote
fool
for
around.
I vote for
Go
500.
nine.
So.
And remember to go over to their Instagram, check them out there. We want to get them as many new subscribers and followers as we possibly can get. So please help us out. Help out the Gastlecast, right? Help us out and help them. They will come on.
Help yourselves. They're the best. That's how you sell it.
Oh, I'm gonna have an aneurysm. You just say things. I don't know what you mean.
They don't like.
I know
to
what you meant.
They don't like to
Did
help
you?
us. They don't care about helping us.
Oh.
They don't care about helping other people. They care about helping themselves because it brings entertainment to them. To them.
Oh, you got a point.
I know.
It took like certain math to figure it out. I had to use geometry to figure out what she just said. But guys, you need to go check them out, and I've already said that, so do it. Post down to the comment section and let them know. Thank you for coming on. We'll do more lives. We'll do some videos. We'll team up. How about we team up together? How's that sound?
It sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, because we're both great teams. Look at us, man and woman working together as a team, a hard team. That sounded weird when I said hard, but we'll work together as really good working teams, right, Heather?
Right.
Thank you. Nothing what I just said made any sense.
No.
And you guys are still shaking your heads. Blazing Pops, thank you for being here. We will have you on again very soon. Thank you so much. Guys, give them all your love. We're going to disconnect from you now. We're going to talk to these guys for a little bit. You can come back and watch if you want, Blazing Pops, and you can talk to all the people right down here in the chat right now.
All right,
Thanks.
awesome.
All right, thank you for having us.
Sure, anytime.
Thank
you for being here.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
See ya. Good night. Well, that was awesome, Heather. Can I get... Okay, it's clear. It's very clear. Heather does not know how to use a soundboard at all. So,
5.
we have things
You
to talk
mentioned
about.
5, so we're doing a 5. Yeah.
We're doing 5 what? Oh, we're doing a 5. I thought you meant...
What?
I didn't know what you're talking about. Like 5 hours, 5 minutes, 5
I don't
seconds.
know if you guys noticed, but I drew on the board before we went live, and instead of SNL, I did FNL because it's Friday, and I thought that was really cool.
I like how you bring that up now at the very end.
Yeah.
Like, oh, well, I got to tell you this. If you didn't notice, I want to talk about a couple
Hold on,
things.
could I also talk about the fire that I drew?
May I go out and use the bathroom?
Yeah, I drew them a fire because they're blazing pops.
Oh, my God. Okay, so what I want you to do is talk to them. Keep them at bay until I get back to tell them the real important stuff. It's very important. What I want you to do, I want you to start from alphabetical order. I want you to name off every pop that was announced today. I'll be right back.
What? No. What else can I do? I'm not that smart.
Alphabetical.
Well, I don't know where that went. Oh, that's not my phone. Oh no. I can't do it in alphabetical order, guys. I really can't. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, Chris isn't actually in the bathroom, by the way. He's pouring himself a drink. Oh, I do want to talk about something. Well, I can't even show it. He's upstairs, and if I leave, then there's nobody in here. I found a chase in the wild yesterday. I broke my streak. Normally, we have to wait outside of, like, Hot Topic or Box Lunch or wherever and wait in line for a chase. First come, first serve chase. But I found one in the wild. I want to say my last pop in the wild was sometime, like, spring, maybe, of 2018. Maybe spring. And it was a Heartless from Kingdom Hearts chase. But I found, like a million years too late, the Dilophosaurus chase from Jurassic Park, and I couldn't believe it. I found it, I went to a Joann Fabrics, and I was getting, by the way, they have a 20% off everything, regular and sale prices through tomorrow, I think. So, like, if you go there and there's something that they have that's on sale that you want, it's 20% off if anyone goes to Joann Fabrics. But I was buying flowers, and I checked their pop section, which is weird that, number one, they even have pops, and number two, the section was, like, huge. It was, I don't want to say they had as many as, like, Hot Topic, but they had a lot of pops, like, at least 50. They had the new Jasmine and Aladdin and, the gold chromed Marvel pops, and the Dilophosaurus, which was weird. I was just telling them about how I found the Dilophosaurus chase yesterday.
Good.
But what's really annoying, though, is he wanted that pop a long time ago, and I guess now he doesn't really want it because I sent it to him, and I'm like, hey, look what I found, and he's like, oh, that's cool. I guess you should grab it. And I tried really hard to find that for you for a really long time.
What was it?
The Dilophosaurus.
Oh, I stood in line for that. That was stupid. I don't know what I was thinking. Well, listen. Did you say everything you want to say?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you certain? No, go ahead. I want you to have the floor. Go ahead.
No, that was it.
That was it?
I was, like, scrambling for stuff to say.
You're talking about your Dilophosaurus you found in Joann Fabrics.
Yeah.
She found a chase in Joann Fabrics. Can you believe that? It's incredible. Your Pop Secret Stash has been exposed. How is the drink, Chris? The drink is fantastic. I'm using a Mission Barbecue cup. If you've never been to Mission Barbecue, it's a favorite around here. It's fantastic. The food is great, and the cups are great. You get to go home with a cool cup. So here's the deal. Let's talk about a couple things. Okay, you're with me now. Okay, Heather was talking to you about a Dilophosaurus chase. Now you're with me. So let's talk to me, okay? Let's forget what's happening over here with the chase at Joann Fabrics.
Zach, to answer your question,
I did not wash my hands.
Chris
I never
did not
washed my
wash his
hands. Never. Come on, what are you doing?
And it's so annoying because I'm trying to teach Max, like, what is so important about washing your hands, and, like, it's...
Oh, I always wash my hands. What do they smell like? So...
It's cold and flu season.
Yeah, I know.
And
Listen,
you need to wash your hands.
I've had every cold and flu they've ever had. I'm fine, okay?
That's a lie.
I still walk
number
the
one.
earth.
And number two, I do not want your bathroom germs.
My PENIS hands. When she spelled that made me laugh so hard. So here's the deal. VVGS, awesome. We sent some pops to VVGS. They are grading them as we speak.
Oh, I cannot wait.
Huh?
He's so awesome for like doing that.
So he is grading them. I know. Thank you. They're being graded as we speak. Heather sent one of mine. I've sent one of hers. And we sent our Stan Lee signed to VVGS. You guys should totally go to the VVGS.com and check out his website and send your pops over and have them graded. That's what you should be doing. That's what you totally should be doing. Get your pops graded. It's fun. It comes in a really cool case. Look. See this cool case? This is awesome. I feel like if we had something really bad, like another flood, it won't damage.
No.
Right? No flood will damage it.
Can you step on it?
You probably could.
No, can you step on it right now?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. It's gonna break right here. You know for sure that a
I just stood on it, by the way. It's fine. Just want you to know. It's fine.
Show it!
What?
It's fine!
There's no cracks. It looks beautiful. You should go to vvgs.com and go and check them out. They can grade your pops. You're going to be happy. You're going to love it. You're going to have a little grade. Look down here. We don't have a grade. We just have demo. But you can have a little grade down here with some information. It's going to be beautiful. Come on. Go and check them out.
Yeah, go to their Instagram, the VVGS, at the VVGS.
Now I'm going to use my Gastlecast voice. You ready?
They just posted a new video.
Oh, I
Yeah.
like it, huh? I did want to mention that with my Gastlecast voice, Cletus Selden will be here on Wednesday. So Cletus Selden will be here to hang out with us at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is earlier than our normal times we go live. We usually go 8 or 9. Do we go live at 7 on Sunday?
We normally do. This Sunday, we're not.
Okay, so this Sunday we are not.
Yeah, we'll be.
What are we
8
doing
o'clock
this
or
Sunday?
later. Kyle Johnson.
Kyle Johnson will be on with us. But we'll get
think.
to that. Hold on, we'll get to that. But Cletus Selden will be on with us. Who doesn't want to see Cletus Selden and us talking to him and having fun and chatting and learning
Can you
more about
stop
him? It's going to be
burping?
so much
Oh
fun.
my
I'm going to
God.
throw up. I'm so excited I'm going to throw up. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it. Then Kyle Johnson will be here this Sunday. I'm just knocked the light over. I'm having fun with my hands. I'm like an Italian person. Number 3. Number 3. Kyle Johnson will be on with us on Sunday. He actually customed a Infinity Gauntlet, put lights in it. It's really awesome. And we showed it right here on a live one evening. I can't remember. It's been a while ago now, isn't it?
Yeah.
But anyway, we're going to talk to him. He's a customizer guy. He's a fellow Funko Pop collector. So we're going to talk to him. We're going to hang out just like we did with Blazing Pops tonight and see what he's all about. And learn a little bit about him. Maybe things that you don't know who he is. So maybe you want to learn a little bit more about somebody who collects Funko Pops just like you. That's the fun part. I don't know why that's there. So we're going live at 8 o'clock that night?
Ooh.
Sunday? Whoa. What, a ghost is touching?
8 o'clock or later.
8 o'clock or
When-
later?
Yeah, that's your call.
Oh, 8 o'clock.
We have max, so 7 o'clock would be.
Ah, gotcha. I forgot about
Yeah.
that. So 8 o'clock will be live. Cletus Selden Wednesday. On this Sunday is Kyle Johnson. Oh, I do want to mention, this is big news. For our 1,500 follower, or subscriber, 1,500 follower. I just did it again. It's like, what, I'm an idiot? 1,500 subscriber. I always say follower for YouTube. I don't know why. I think I like the word better. 1,500 subscriber on YouTube. We have a package to give away to some lucky person out there.
It's not a package. They're going to be one by one.
Oh, we're going to give one. I thought we were going to do one big pack.
I don't think so.
Or we're going to separate them.
I believe they're going to be separated.
Okay, so for 1,500, we're going to be separating Pops. Now, these are being sent by a friend. I thought we were going to do one big box, but Heather wants to separate them, so that's
No,
fine.
it's not me, Chris. They're being donated.
Okay, they're going to be donated. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, God. You know, it's like running a treadmill when I'm talking to you sometimes. You know that? You tire me out.
Okay. It wasn't funny, though. Why are you playing
It was hilarious. I thought it was great. But we're also going to have a big one for the 2,500 sub, which is going to be a Mezco figure, which you would want to be a part of, which would be great to win.
We're almost to 1,500 right now, aren't we?
We are. We're very close.
We're less than
So we need to hit
50 away,
1,500. What are we doing? Are we going to find more people? I mean, what's going on here? We need to find more people. We need to get more people on board for the Gastlecast. Let's do it. Come on. Let's do it. Right?
Yeah.
Right. And then at 5,000, That's the big one. Hot Toys.
That's a big one.
Hot Toys. We'll give away a Hot Toys. Actually, we won't be giving away a Hot Toys. It'll be given away by All Time Toys. Go to alltimetoys.com. Find out from them how awesome they are just by going to alltimetoys.com. You can order toys from them. They have Hot Toys, Marvel Legends. They got everything. They're great. Right?
They are.
Right. Do we have anything else?
No, my butt's asleep.
I was actually going to do a giveaway for $2,000. $2K. I had an idea in my head earlier.
Okay. Well,
So
we
we're
can
gonna do a
talk.
2K.
Listen, we can
So we're
talk-
going to do 1,500, 2K, 2,500, and then 5K. That's what we're aiming for, right?
Right.
We're dreamers. We're going to hit that 5K. 2019, 5K.
2019.
Yep. I think we can do it.
Maybe.
Yep. If we work hard enough, we can do it. Will the Hot Toys giveaway come with a vial of Chris's tears? Nathan, yes. The answer's yes. The answer's yes. Of course it will. Why not? Okay, guys, listen. Heather has to work tomorrow. We can't be on late. Otherwise, I'm going to get yelled at a lot.
No, I don't yell at you.
I do want to say a big thank you to Blazing Pops for coming on live with us tonight. It was so much fun. Thank you for being here with us. We loved having you on, and we love to work with you in the future. It's going to be a lot of fun, I think. We can come up with something really cool. But that's it for the night. The light almost fell over, and I saw it in the corner of my eye. I hate this light, by the way. We did pick up new audio gear. So next time you see us, we might be wearing headphones so we can kind of track what we sound like, what the sound effects sound like, and all that kind of jazz. I'm going to try to work on that this weekend so we're ready for Sunday. I guess Sunday, that'll be our guinea pig. Us wearing our big headphones and talking to you guys. So
They're big?
yeah, they're pretty big. They're studio headphones.
No, I'm not wearing headphones.
Oh no, I already bought them. That's pretty much done.
Okay, well you can wear them.
That's it.
No, this is stupid.
That's pretty much it.
I'm not messing my hair up for a
Oh, you'll
YouTube
mess your hair
video.
up. Oh, hey. Ask me if you're going to mess your hair up.
I'm not going to ask you that.
No, ask me. I'm going to give you a serious answer.
No, because
I'm going to give you an answer.
No. Let me tell you something. I'm the one that cuts your hair.
I know.
So you might be having some messed up hair if you make
No.
me wear those.
No, just ask me if your hair's going to get messed up. I'm going to give you a real answer.
No.
It's not going to be an answer you think it's going to be.
No, it is.
I swear it's not. I swear.
Will my hair get messed up?
Oh, yeah. You probably expected yes. So there's your answer. Guys, we'll see you back here on Sunday. We'll be hanging out with Kyle Johnson. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be wearing these big headphones. It's going to be ridiculous. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait. Looking forward to it. It's going to be great. Guys, remember in the comment section during our outro to post all of your We Hunt Togethers, we love you, and all that jazz. That's what we want to see. We're going to post it on Instagram. Everybody's going to see it. We're all going to fall in love together. I know I'm going to think about me when I'm laying in bed tonight. You going to be thinking about me, Heather?
No.
Why not?
Well, only when your teeth grinding starts.
Ew.
I'll be thinking about how I want to go downstairs.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Thomas said we mess our hair up together. Lovely. I love that. Thomas is so awesome, by the way. Love him so much. I love all you guys, actually. I love you all. Come on. Let's not be ridiculous. Guys, thank you as always. Remember to go over to our Instagram at Gastlecast and right here on our YouTube channel to hit that like button and share us with all of your friends. Please do. And then subscribe if you haven't subscribed and hit that little bell. That way you know anytime we post new content or go live. You're going to want to see that. I know you are. This is live. This is fun. This is where we have the most fun. We will catch you. Hold on. Let me rewind. We hunt together, yes. We will catch you next time.
Bye.
Oh, man. What a night, Heather. It's been fun.